Hello, 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 my dolls. Oh my god, dolls, it's a new year. I am super, super excited to be recording this. This is my first recording for this year. Are we excited? I'm so excited. I'm so happy. I feel like this year kind of just brought up many things for me, like many realizations and a very amazing energy for this year. Please let me know how you feel about this year. I know it's like we have almost come to the end of January, but it has been a lot. And one of the main energies I have been feeling this year is main character energy, and that is why I have decided to talk about it today. So, if this is something you're interested in, stay tuned. So, dolls, having that main character energy is something that I know we all love. Like, we watch all these movies, especially if you're like me. I love watching movies. But if you watch movies like Legally Blonde and Clueless, and you see Cher, and you see, oh my god, I can't remember her name. But the girl in Legally Blonde, you see them and you're just like, oh my god, like main character. You see it's their own story. They're living their lives the way they want. They dress the way they want. They talk the way they want. Everything is going absolutely amazing in their life. It's like, wow, I mean, not every time, things are not always going amazing. But I'm just saying, like, you want to be them. Whenever you're watching a movie, you never see yourself as the extra who just passed by. No, you see yourself as the main character. And that's exactly how I need us to see ourselves every single day. We need to always be in that energy. And I have like kind of listed some things that I know that has really helped me to really step into that energy and remain in that energy, because it's easy to just like step into the energy, but the trick is actually remaining in that energy. Because honestly, this year I am fully going to be in my main character energy. I'm not an extra, I'm not a side, I'm not the best friend. I am that girl. I am the girl. So the first thing I want to talk on is being selfish. And I know people have like different stories about, oh, don't be selfish, blah 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 blah. And I don't mean selfish in the like B type of way, but I mean, and B, I mean like BITCH type of way. I mean in the nice kind of way, because I need us to be very real with ourselves. If you don't feel your best, how do you expect other people to feel their best in your presence? Because one thing I really take pride in is I love when someone comes into my presence, like even this channel on this podcast. I always want to leave you guys feeling much better than when you came, and that's the same way I want people in my real life to also feel. When you come to my presence, you feel like you're that girl. Why? Because I am that girl, and I believe that I'm that girl. So because I'm oozing and I'm radiating that energy, you can also feel it and you can like tap into it, because we know energies are super contagious. I also love watching like movies and movies and YouTube channels where I know that this person really feels like she is that girl, and just watching that kind of changes how I feel. So it's something I really take pride in, and you need to know when to be selfish, to pour into yourself so you can help others. If you don't have money and someone comes to ask you for money, you don't have money. You're not going to be able to give them, which is sad. How about you kind of do the necessary things you need to do, put yourself first, and then start helping other people. Being selfish is super imperative in everybody's life. I feel like everyone needs to have an ounce of like being selfish, because you really need to take time and pour into yourself first before you start like helping people. Like, stop with all the people pleasing and all the trying to be nice, trying to act nice and be kind to someone when deep down you're not even kind or nice to yourself. Like it, like the energy doesn't match, and you need the energy to match, because if the energy doesn't match, you're not going to get your desires. So this is something I've really learned how to do, which is being selfish. I implore you dolls to also learn how to be selfish, say no, put yourself first, and once you're done doing the necessary things you need to do, then you can be Mother Teresa and help everyone, you know? But you need to help yourself first. The second thing I love to do is this like little trick that I do with my mind is where I imagine that I'm in a reality TV show or there are cameras like following me everywhere. When I imagine that, I kind of want to be like the best self or like my best self. I don't know, for some weird reason, I just know that when the camera is on, I just want to like be that happy, radiant, you know, the best self I can ever be. I think it's also for everyone because when the camera is on, you want to show that you are your best, radiant, highest version, glowing, most feminine, beautiful, you know, hair done, makeup on fleek, you know, like you look absolutely amazing if you're on camera. So that's the little trick I did in my mind where no matter what I'm doing, if I'm doing like skincare, and I think this kind of also piggybacks onto romanticizing your life. If you can just romanticize your life, like you're doing your skincare, imagine you're on Vogue doing your skincare. You're cooking, imagine you're like on cooking, like you were like a guest on a cooking show, and then people are like, hi guys, welcome to my channel. You know, just imagine all those things. You know, you're taking a shower, playing your favorite songs while showering, or you're saying affirmations. You're doing your hot girl walk. You know, listen to your podcast. It's like, oh my god, all eyes on me. You know, like just romanticizing your life and imagining like everyone is watching you. That's another step that I do. I just love to romanticize my life. Do the most ordinary thing in the most extraordinary way, and I love that. It just makes me feel like I'm the main character in my life. Whilst I'm like doing my skincare, I'm imagining I'm on Vogue. If I'm cooking, if I'm cleaning, I'm imagining, okay, this is like a Sofia Coppola movie, you know? Like, if and when, I mean, like, I don't know if you guys have seen that funny TikTok of like, hell is a teenage girl, like, that thing where it's like your house is messy, but they're like, oh, but it's not like messy in like that kind of way. It's messy in like, oh, I'm in a Sofia Coppola movie and like it's messy, you know? So even when like things are going wrong, still romanticize the things because honestly, trust me, it helps. I just love romanticizing my life. That is one of the fastest ways to actually step into your main character energy. Another way you can step into your main character energy is through visualization. And oh my god, I just absolutely love visualizing. I'm the most beautiful person ever. When I go out, people are like, oh my god, you're so beautiful. I love this. I love that. I love this. You know, even like comments on this podcast, I imagine the kind of comments I want to see, you know, amount of likes, amount of views. Everything happens from the mind. If you don't know by now, thoughts become things. So your thoughts really matter, and it's imperative to redirect your thoughts to what you really want to manifest and see in your life. So I don't know if it's like 1 hour, 30 minutes, 20 minutes, depending on the time you have. If you can just dedicate a little time, just like visualize you being the main character in your story, you will see things changing. And like when I mean visualize, I mean like also affirming. You can play like affirmations like of like confidence, self-confidence, or main character in the background. And then the best times to do this are when you first wake up in the morning and before you go to bed at night, because you know when you're kind of drifting to sleep, that's when your subconscious mind is opened, and the subconscious mind takes everything as the truth. It doesn't, you know, like rationalize as the conscious mind does. So that's the best time to imprint what you actually want to manifest in your subconscious mind. So you're playing your affirmation, you're also mentally rehearsing the things you're listening to. For instance, you're listening to, oh, I am very beautiful. Everywhere I go, people love my energy. People comment on how much they love my energy. You know, you're just imagining yourself going on a walk and people like stopping you to say, oh my god, I don't know, there's something about you. I just love your energy. I think you're really beautiful. I love your hair. I love this. Like really going to that visualization mode and really feel that feeling of being complimented, being the center of attention, and just being that girl This really goes a long way. I'm not even joking. Like, I think I was telling my brother the other day, I was like, oh my god, I think I have been listening to my affirmations so much, because why is everything I'm visualizing actually happening? Like, I was at the store the other day and the girl was just like, oh my god, I really like you. And I was like, oh my god, thank you. She was like, yeah, I love your energy. I love this. I was like, oh my god, these are the kind of things I visualized and it's happening to me in 3D. How amazing is that? So, affirmations and visualizing work if you do it right, and especially, like I said, before bed and when you wake up, it's the best time. The next step in how to really be in your main character energy is to own it. My love, you have to own it. You have to really stop caring about how what other people feel or what other people think, because it really doesn't matter. I do have a video on how to really stop caring, and I'll link it there, I'll link it below. But yes, my darling, you really need to stop caring about what people think. Dress how you want to dress, talk how you want to talk, walk how you want to walk, be who you want to be. Like, stop caring about what people think. And once you are really radiating and owning your truest desires, you will see people gravitating towards you, because that's something everyone, deep down, I feel like everyone really wants to really show up in the world as their truest self. So seeing other people showing up as their truest self kind of like gives you the confidence and gives you the permission to also show up as your true self. So you owning it and you not caring and you just saying, I don't care, this is who I am, this is who I want to be, without any care in the world and not even caring what anyone says, and just really owning it and really being your truest self in front of people without a care in the world. So, my dolls, we have come to the end of this episode. Please let me know if you enjoy this by liking, and also subscribe if you have not, and let me know if you have any recommendations on any topic you'd like me to talk on. Please comment that down below, and do not forget to have a feminine touch in everything you do. Mwah!